when it's time for leaving, 10 counts to leave this hostel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is over for everybody if you are not out before them. My uniform can barely enter me. You are just a man. Oh my god, what did you just watch? I even found it very difficult to take off that shirt. It was so crazy. But whatever. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Veracious, and I'm back with another video for this channel. So if you're new here, you're definitely welcome. Please do consider to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning back to watch my videos, and please, you all should remember to turn on your post notifications so that you get notified each time I upload on those channels. The title of today's video has already spilled a little bit of what we are going to be doing in today's video. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is my first day in school. You all, it was so crazy. I don't know, when we came, because I came with my parents and we came with my dad's car. So when I arrived for the first time, everybody was checking in, buying stuff from the store and all those things. So I was like looking around, waiting for my parents to do everything for me. I didn't know anything. I was just still young. So at the end of the day, people were crying. They are going to miss their parents. They are going to do this, but I never cried on my first day in school. I never even cried for homesick, for being homesick, if you get. And I don't know, I just felt so comfortable with Boardinghouse, because anything that would make me go out from house and all those things, I love this so much. So my first night, the first food we were served, I can never forget. Okay, we were in the dormitory, the bell rang, time for food and all those stuff. So we are going to have our dinner, and when we got to the refectory, it was raining terribly that day. So most persons were crying. Like, if you ask them, why are you crying, what's wrong with you, hope you're fine and all those stuff, they'll be like, I miss my mommy, I want to go back, I did this, I did that. I was laughing. I was like, guy, is it that you don't know what you were coming for? Is it that you don't know you are coming to a boarding house and you weren't going to be here with your parents? And finally we were served rice and beans. I cannot forget, in that rice and beans, the taste was like crazy. It was tasting crazy in it, and it was so horrible. The stew was very watery, and the fish you barely even get your own portion of the fish. Everybody like, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. They were just rejecting their food, and I ate my food because I was even hungry. That rice I ate that night was so crazy. It was so horrible. It didn't talk good about my first day in school. Trust me, a lot of people complain about Boardinghouse food being so messy, but I would say that my Boardinghouse food was not really bad, but sometimes it usually sucked. Not like bad the way people actually say Boardinghouse food is bad and all those stuff. Sometimes they serve us good food, and I liked our menu so well, and the food they served us, I never expected it. And also, when I tell my parents and friends like this is what we eat in school, they'll be like, how do they serve you guys indomie? How do they serve you guys eggs? How do they serve you guys agidi and other stuff? Like, that is it. That is just what we eat. But sometimes it's crazy, and the food combination sometimes in school is so mad. When I was in JS1, like, I learned that when you get your beans, you can sprinkle gari on top of the on top of the beans like that, not like pouring water inside the curry separate, like sprinkle curry on top of the beans like that. Even when you're sad no more, you sprinkle curry on it and eat it like that. So horrible. Also, I also learned that you eat agidi with okra soup. That one was so crazy. When we line up, we line up for like decades, chilling for our own turn to get the soup. But later, I think it was resolved because they now did it table by table. Speaking of that, how we start food, we were divided into 10, either by your friends initially, or they did it by houses, because in my school we didn't name our hostels or dormitories by colors, so we call it purple house, red house and stuff. Is it that 10 persons are apportioned to each table, and yeah, that's basically how it's been done there. And also we are given a position of where to find your table member, but sometimes it's usually messy because you might just come to your table portion or whatever, wherever you guys stay, to share food, and you will see nobody, and by the time you see them, the food is gone, like they finish any food and you're left with nothing. But the house is so frustrating, I won't lie, but it's good. So that is basically how it is. And sometimes, initially rather, we were allowed to take food to the dormitory, to the classrooms and stores, but later they banned it because I don't know their reasons, and you serve a great punishment if you are being caught. So I don't know how this is going to sound in your ear, but we did our morning chores for ourselves. We cleaned our dormitories for ourselves and also our classrooms for ourselves. Basically, you are expected to wake up by around 4. If you wake up around 3, it's on you. At least you're going to be an hour ahead of others, so you have to take your bath, prepare, wear your clothes, your dresses, and get ready for your morning duty. And this is something you have to do before your house mistress arrives. You must have to have taken your bath before your house mistress arrives. If not, you are going to be caned terribly. You also have to be on your uniform before she arrives. And also, if they arrive and you're not on your duty post, that's over. It's like it's over for you because they're so going to cane you. But that's it for that. The last but not the least of the most, and that should be the most annoying, it frustrated me, it annoyed me until today. I've not seen the reason why it was being done. I don't just get it yet. But you have to remove your things from your corner, from your room, every morning. So we were made to take out our buckets, our boxes, our cupboards to the box room, and buckets to the bucket room. Like, that was so crazy, and that actually made people's properties to destroy and all those stuff. We always did inspections for the best house, so I think that they thought that was the best way to handle things, but that brought a lot of stealing, because when you're not in the box room, you don't know what's going on right there. And when you come back from school, the first thing you'll be rushing to go and do is to taking your box, taking your cupboard. Like, it was a whole lot of stress for us there. The most craziest thing people do in school then was stealing other people's stuff. Like, I can remember they stole my yellow or the pink bra. I just got it new and I spread it on the clothesline and it was stolen. They stole my bra, they stole my daywear. Like, I found this daywear now before lunch, and I washed it because I was not sure of who stole it. So I washed it and used hanger to hang it in front of my room, and it was being stolen there again for the second time. I was like, what? And that was a new daywear. I was like, this daywear is never for me. So people steal a whole lot of things. They even go extra miles to steal people's underwears. Like, it's so crazy. They also steal money from your bomber kid. They have this way they do it. I don't know. Bomber kid that is on code, boxes that is on code, they still, I don't know, decode it and still steal from you. Like, it was crazy. you cannot hang your clothes with hanger and come back to meet it there, because somebody else is going to take it. Even though you imprint your you inscribed your name on the hanger boldly anyhow, or you gave it, that's stealing it straight up. So it was a usual thing for us. We call it bab. So it was a usual thing to bab hangers, pegs, you know, water, all those things that are not really, I don't know. When we are in water scarcity, you fetch water like this, the next thing in the morning you won't see any shit to use and take your bath. Like, who has stolen your water, guy? You have to go back hunting for water. I was like, it's over for you, or you guys steal a lot. But stealing in boarding school is so horrible, and if you are caught, I don't know, either they deboard you or they do some, you know, crazy stuff to you, but you don't steal shit. It's not making sense. If you're in boarding school right now, you're watching this, it's not making sense to steal, especially someone's underwear. It's so crazy to do that. Like, are you considering your health? Do you know who must have worn that? And in school, when you steal, do not expect not to be cursed, because you are going to get a hell lot of curses raining on you. Hey, anybody that stole my this, you will not conceive. Anyone that stole my this, you will not do this. Anyone, like, there are a hell lot of curses, and there are ones that are considered irrelevant because this is a normal thing. Why are you cursing for it? If they stole your water, go back and steal back somebody's water. If they stole your pen, go back and, like, people steal shit. If you're not a senior in my school, it's kind of over for you, because it's so difficult to not be a senior and still have a sanity in that school. But it's fine, like, it's not really bad. Okay, here's the scenario. When you are done with eating in the refectory, we were made to run from the ref to the hostel, and it was so terrible. We have everything we were with, your backpack, we just finished eating, and you were stressed out from the day's classes and all those stuff, and you also made to run from the ref to the hostel. So crazy, but yeah, we did that. And funny enough, when we get to the hostel, we are supposed to take did I just say semester? We are supposed to take siesta, and when you get back to the hostel, alright, it's time for siesta, then allow us to remove our uniform, wash them at least before the siesta. But that's never the case. The prefects will be like, mount on your beds, mount on your bed. If I see you outside, it's over for you. If I see you outside, you are gone. All these stuff, everybody, they'll just be making like noise. You'll be so scared. What do you know? Teacher student, you have to respect. Then we'll climb our beds with our uniform. If you're lucky enough, you must have removed yours and washed your shirt first. And okay, yeah, you mount on your bed, and that same prefect is going to come back asking, maybe they'll call your name, Vera, you are dead if you don't answer, and you're also dead if you answer. Oh, if you answer, like, oh, you're not sleeping, come down, come to my room real quick. All these things, crazy things they did. And also, okay, when it's time for leaving, 10 counts to leave this hostel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is over for everybody. If you are not out before then, come. And which time did we have to do all those things? And then 10 counts to leave the hostel. Everybody's kneeling in front. You run from your block to the gate, and you're going to kneel down there and take cane. Like, we were caned with hanger, and yeah, just hanger. I think nobody has, or slippers, anyone that reaches their hand. It was so terrible, and it was so hard and frustrating. I don't know, the experiences in boarding school was horrible, but we put through. Okay, a senior will be in her corner, will be like, one junior girl, and your junior girl, you did not answer, your own is finished. Okay, well, one funny senior was like, if she calls one junior girl, everybody should call, senior, send me. So if they call one junior girl, it's either I claim to be sleeping or I escape, because if you are caught in that room, maybe still awake or talking to your friends, and you did not call when you had one junior girl, sorry, your own is gone. Like, they did a hell lot of things. And also a senior will also ask you to buy stuff for her, like with her money, go and buy stuff for me, something like that. And the senior will also tell you to fetch her water, dress her bed, wash her clothes. Like, what would you not do for a senior? Guys, it was so terrible. That's why, like, some classes were specifically stubborn. You see, JS3 and SS2, those two classes were the most stubborn class ever.